Welcome to this video about our latest DataStax and Pivotal Cloud Foundry integration, the Managed Service Broker. It is now in tech preview. Customers can evaluate this integration on request. DataStax Enterprise offers advanced functionality designed to accelerate your ability to create intelligent and compelling cloud applications. Integrated within each node of DSE is powerful indexing, search, analytics, and graph functionality. You can write data once and access it using a variety of workloads or access patterns, all from a single cohesive solution. The Managed Service Broker is also known as Bosch Managed On-Demand Service Broker. In a nutshell, it is a container-managed DataStax enterprise running in Pivotal Cloud Foundry Elastic Runtime. The service broker implements the five standard interfaces, namely Catalog Service Discovery, Create Service, Bind Service, Unbind Service, and Delete Service. The Create Service and Bind Service together spin up a dedicated DataStax enterprise cluster on the fly and passes back connection parameters as environment variables for your applications. The entire life cycle of a DSE cluster is managed by Bosch from provisioning, running to decommissioning. Resources used by a cluster will be returned to a centralized resource pool upon termination. This broker makes transient DataStax enterprise cluster practically possible. It is a true enabler for continuous integration where a short-lived DataStax enterprise cluster is only required. Let's talk about some of the benefits of this service broker. It enables developers to self-service a dedicated DataStax enterprise cluster. Installing and configuring DataStax enterprise cluster is not trivial. Having the ability to provision DataStax enterprise cluster in these automated fashions ensures consistency, reliability, and efficiency. Every cluster created by the broker will be managed by the DataStax Enterprise Ops Center. It is a web-based visual management and monitoring solution for DataStax Enterprise. For instance, developers can use Ops Center to backup and restore their critical data. The automatic integration of applications with the DataStax Enterprise cluster provides a seamless and consistent user experience since developers can bind the DataStax Enterprise cluster as a service in much the same way as they consume other types of application services such as messaging services or data services inside Cloud Foundry. Realistically, developers can define the DataStax enterprise cluster size just enough to support the current node at the time of initial deployments. It can be scaled out to support larger load at a later time as business grows. This creates huge cost savings. Let's dive into the demo. The first service on the list, named PDSE Cassandra, is the managed service broker we will use in this demo. It has three service plans, namely Sample Bronze, Sample Silver, and Sample Gold. These service plans have different virtual machine types to host your DataStax enterprise cluster nodes. The Bronze plan's virtual machine type has relatively less CPU cores, less memory, and less storage space, where the Gold plan's virtual machine type has the most CPU cores, most memory, and much more storage space. Let's look at the existing service instances. A managed service broker instance has been created earlier. It is currently not bound to any application. Next, let's create a service instance. The CF create service command is the command to spin up a dedicated DataStax enterprise cluster instance. Here, I'm going to set up cluster size to 5 using the cluster size option. The default size is 3. The service instance is a standalone service. It is of no use if not bound to any application. Here, we are going to bind it to our Spring Music sample application. Once it is bound, we can start our Spring Music sample application. Binding a service in Cloud Foundry to your application triggers credentials to be provisioned for the application instance and delivered to the application runtime in the recap services environment variable. Now it's time to start the application, and we will access the application URL in a browser. What you are seeing is the application homepage. It has a decent collection of golden albums. The application is connected to the service instance GML DSE Cassandra we just created. We are going to create a new album. Elvis Presley, 1956, pop, save it, and we will find it. This new album has been saved in our database persistently. What you are seeing is the DataStax Enterprise Ops Center, our web-based management solution for DataStax Enterprise. Every dedicated DataStax Enterprise cluster is managed by the Ops Center. In summary, these managed service broker integrations gives developers full autonomy when developing and managing applications in the Cloud Foundry environment through self-service. IT resources can also be freed up to focus on more critical and high-value services such as routine platform upgrade and maintenance, or any platform-wide issue resolutions. Thank you for watching.